Want to know how to get into real estate investing with less than $100? Forget mortgages and down payments. What if the easiest way to start involves leveraging a skill you already have, no landlord experience, and turning it into passive income? Prepare to have everything you thought you knew about real estate turned upside down. So you're thinking about real estate investing, but the thought of huge down payments and mortgages is scary. There's a way to get started that might be easier than you think. It's called rental arbitrage. Basically, rental arbitrage is when you rent a property from a landlord and then re-rent it out yourself, usually on sites like Airbnb. Think of it as being a middleman, but with real estate. Instead of buying property, you are renting it out for short-term to travelers. This can be a great way to generate income. Why is this an easy way to get into real estate, especially if you are a beginner? First, you don't need a ton of capital. The upfront costs are much lower than buying a property. You will need to pay deposit money like security deposit and first month's rent to the landlord, but that is about it. You also skip the hassle of getting a mortgage. Second, you probably already have some of the skills you need. Are you good at communicating, organizing, and managing things? These skills are key to success in rental arbitrage. You're essentially running a mini business, managing bookings, cleaning, and guest communication. So how do you get started? First, find a property that would work well for short-term rentals. Location is important. Look for places that are near tourist attractions, business districts, or popular event venues. Then do some market analysis. See how much similar properties are renting for on Airbnb in that area. Calculate your potential cash flow. This means figuring out how much you can rent the place for, subtracting your rent payment to the landlord, cleaning costs, and other expenses. Next, talk to the landlord and make sure they are okay with you doing rental arbitrage. Negotiate the lease agreement to include clauses that protect your interests. Once you have the green light, set up your Airbnb listing. Take great photos, write a compelling description, and set your prices. Of course, there are risks involved. You might have periods where the property is vacant, meaning no income. There's also the risk of damage to the property from guests. You'll also face competition from other Airbnb hosts, and you need to be aware of local regulations regarding short-term rentals. If you are successful, you can start thinking about scaling up your business. This could mean managing multiple properties or hiring a virtual assistant to help with tasks like booking and customer service. Now, this video just scratches the surface of rental arbitrage. We didn't have time to dive into the legal aspects in detail, such as insurance, liability, and local ordinances. Also, we didn't cover advanced strategies like using data analytics to optimize pricing or creating a brand for your rental arbitrage business. These are all areas for further research. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more real estate investing tips and strategies.